Hello, welcome to Elizabeth Reads. We have another Usborne Beginners here called Rainforests. Let's read it together. In the rainforest. Tropical rainforests are thick, leafy jungles. They grow in warm places where it rains a lot. Many different plants, animals, and people live in them. Canopy climbers. The canopy layer is full of life. Some of the animals that live there never go down to the forest floor. Sloths have long, sharp claws that help them hang from branches. They move very slowly and spend most of their lives asleep. Howler monkeys gather in groups at the tops of their trees. They hang from their tails and pick fruit and leaves to eat. They howl loudly to warn other monkeys to keep away. Aye-ayes have long middle fingers that they use to pull bugs out of branches. In the understory. Beneath the canopy, the trees are covered with different kinds of plants. Hummingbirds use their long beaks to feed from orchids. The roots of these plants soak up water from the air, and some plants fill up with water, and frogs sometimes lay their eggs in them. Woody vines called lianas grow up trees to get closer to the sunlight. These leaves have pointed drip tips so that water runs off of them quickly. On the ground, millions of bugs live beneath the trees, on plants, and on the forest floor. Leafcutter ants bite leaves into small pieces, and the ants carry the pieces to their nest and then chew them into a pulp. The pulp rots and a fungus grows on it, and the ants eat the fungus. Gladiator spiders weave sticky nets to drop onto their prey. And this Brazilian wandering spider has caught a bug and then bitten it with its poisonous fangs. Getting about. Many animals travel through the rainforest without touching the ground. Flying frogs have long legs and wide webbed feet. They jump from a branch and then glide through the air to another tree. Gliding snakes can leap from tree to tree. They steer in the air by wiggling their bodies. A baby spider monkey clings to its mother's tummy, and the mother uses her arms and tail to swing through the trees. A flying squirrel sits on a tree branch, leaps into the air, and stretches out its arms and legs and glides to another branch. Big beasts. Some large rainforest animals hunt other animals for food. This jaguar is prowling around on the forest floor looking for prey such as deer and pigs. An anaconda quietly slithers up to a tapir by a river. It wraps itself around the tapir and squeezes tightly. The anaconda opens its jaws and slowly swallows the tapir. After its huge meal, the snake doesn't eat for several months. Gorillas are huge, powerful animals, but they just like to eat plants. After dark. Some animals sleep during the day and only come out at night. A red-eyed tree frog wakes up to feed. It catches insects with its long tongue. An owl hears the frog moving and swoops down from a tree to catch it. The frog shows its bright body and eyes to surprise the owl, and then it escapes. Tarsiers have huge eyes so they can see when there isn't much light. They catch insects with their long fingers and then eat them. With so many creatures, rainforests can be very noisy at nighttime. Smelly plants. Rainforest plants can attract insects with their smell. Rafflesia flowers can be as big as truck wheels. They smell like rotting meat to attract flies, and the flies spread the flower's pollen. A fly is attracted to a pitcher plant by its strong smell, and the fly lands on the waxy edge of the leaf, slips inside into a special liquid, and the fly's body dissolves until it is liquid too, and it is now food for the plant. Some water lilies trap beetles when they close their petals at night. The beetles get covered in pollen and then they escape. Beaky birds. Rainforest birds have beaks in many shapes and sizes. They are good for different things. This macaw has a strong beak that can pierce fruit and crack nutshells. Harpy eagles are so big they can grab monkeys out of the trees. They eat them with their sharp hooked beaks. And toucans have long beaks. They can pick berries that are hard for other birds to reach. Rainforest rivers. Many rainforests have large rivers running through them. The most famous is the Amazon in South America. Lots of animals live and hunt in the Amazon. Capybaras have large front teeth for nibbling long grass. Scarlet ibises use their long beaks to find food in the mud. Caimans hunt with only their eyes and noses above the water, and piranhas have sharp teeth that they use to tear animal flesh. Rich rainforests. Rainforest plants can provide food and other useful things. The seeds in cocoa pods are used to make a paste called cocoa butter. Cocoa butter is used to make candles, soap, and chocolate. Bananas were first found in rainforests. This bud will unfold and the flowers inside will turn into bananas. Some people chew the leaves of the kawa plant to cure a toothache. Tropical tribes. Groups of people called tribes have lived in rainforests for thousands of years. The people in this photo built their home with wood and reeds from the rainforest. They live near a river, so the house is on stilts in case the river floods. People search in rainforests for fruit that they can eat, such as mangoes. Men hunt animals to eat using spears, bows, arrows, and blowpipes. Boats carry people and goods quickly through the rainforest. Ruining rainforests. Rainforests could be lost forever because so many trees are being cut down. People use the wood to make things such as paper and furniture. The land is also cleared so farmers can grow crops and keep cows. When rainforests are destroyed, animals like these orangutans lose their homes. If an animal dies out forever, it becomes extinct. Bali tigers lost their rainforest home, and they are now extinct. The end. Here we have a glossary, which tells you words that you might not know the meaning of, and all of the meanings are there. And then there's some Usborne quick links, which shows you some websites to go to get more information. That is our Usborne Beginners Rainforest. I hope you enjoyed reading with me, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.